So let's work through some more examples here. Expand this binomial, x squared plus 2x plus 1. Don't forget the plus in between, and then expand this binomial, y squared minus 2y plus 1. Remember, when we square a number, it will always be positive. Then the equals at the end, equals 4. And I want this to look symmetric. Now we'll rearrange. X squareds go in front, y squareds come right after, then the x's, then the y's, then the constants. Plus 1, bring this guy over, circle it 2, that's 0 on the other side. 1 plus 1 minus 4 minus 2 and equals 0. There's our general form. Let's look for C, D, and E. C equals 2, D equals -2, and E equals -2 as well. Next, this guy gets expanded. X squared, double the 2, get 4x. Square the 2, get plus 4. Don't forget the plus in between the x's and the y's. This is not a binomial, so we just bring it down. Nothing to worry about there. And we write the rest of the equation. Equals 1. Now we can rearrange. X squareds and y squareds go first. X squared plus y squared. Then the x's. I don't have any y's, so now it's on to the constants. Subtract the 1, 0 on that side, 3 on this side. There's my general form. C, no D, and there's E. C, D, and E. C is -4. We said no D, so D is 0, E is 3. Got it. Just a few more left. Expand the x's. X squared plus 2x plus 1. Put the plus in between. Expand the y's. Y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals 4. Don't forget about the rest of the equation. Now we rearrange. X squared plus y squared. Then the x's, then the y's. Then the constants. Don't forget to bring this over. 1 plus 1 minus 4 minus 2. Looking good. Now let's identify our C, D, and E. C, D, E. C is 2, D is 2, and E is -2. Let's continue. Expand this binomial. Don't forget the plus sign in the middle. Expand this binomial. And don't forget the rest of the equation. Now we rearrange. X squareds, y squareds. X squared plus y squared. X's, y's. Minus 4x plus 8y. Constant, constant, bring over this constant. We know it's going to equal 0 over there. This guy makes -61. Or I should say these guys make -61. And there's our general form. We have all the terms. C, D, and E can easily be identified. C is -4, D is 8, E is -61. Got a hang of it yet? Just a couple more. Let's stay consistent with our colors here. Plus in between. That's important because it's not always going to be positive. For circles it will, but not for any equation that we're doing this with. And don't forget that it's an equation. Now we rearrange. Now notice what I'm going to do here. -49 I'm going to write here. Why? Because it cancels out with that one. So plus 25 is the only thing I have to worry about. Makes it a lot easier if I look for ways to simplify. Now we can identify C, D, E. Don't just underline it, but write it down. It's important that I know that you know that the sign goes with it, the positive or negative. Finally, number 8. Expanded plus, let's get the y binomial multiplied by 2 squared, and then the rest of the equation. Now we can rearrange. X squared plus y squared. There's our x's, there's our y's, plus 16x minus 22y. There's a constant, subtract 64. Let's go put it over here because it cancels here and it cancels here. So positive 121 is all that's left. There's our general form, and C, D, and E are all there. C is 16, D is negative 22, and E is 121. I hope you enjoyed yourself.